Everyone, how are you all? This is Kathy from Divine Debut. I am doing your love reading, specifically looking into love. Now this is roughly mid-March of 2020. So I would say that these videos would go for the next month until roughly, again, the same time, mid-April. So these readings will be roughly around mid-month from 1 month to the next. So these readings are March till April, mid-March till mid-April. Now, also, what I'd like to do is I'd like to also point out that I have a competition. I've uploaded a video for St. Patrick's Day, which is on the 17th of March. I will be doing freebies, giveaways there. So I will have the description in the link, I should say, in the description box below. So do check that out. The winner will be announced on the 17th of March. Also, the 2020 yearly readings, the extended readings are up. Do check those out as well. And I've also provided another service for coffee cup reading. I've just uploaded that video, so do see that as well. For those of you that like the coffee cup, your coffee cup to be read, do check that out. I do have Mary Lou, who is very good at that. She's very experienced at reading coffee cups. She's been doing it for years. Also, I'm also going to be doing the mid-month readings for the mid-month for March 2020. Look out for those. Please press on the notification bell if you have not yet. That way you'll be notified for all the videos that I'm doing. And also check me out on social media on Instagram and Facebook. All right, on to your readings. Thank you so much for listening to these messages. Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you for being here for your love reading. This is from mid-March until mid-April of 2020. This is specifically looking at love. To look out for the next mid-month readings, which are general and love as well. Okay, Cancer, let's see what's going on in your romantic life. So, you're feeling very independent. Some of you could even be feeling alone. You could be between relationships. We know that the Nine of Pentacles is someone who is okay financially, but they're also very well on their own. Some of you may not be feeling too well being on your own, but you are showing up as quite independent. Now, in the Witch's Tarot that I am using, there is, this woman is actually pregnant. Therefore, something is growing within her. We know that the Nine of Pentacles, for me anyway, I usually see it as the Virgo card, you know, putting in that work, putting your head down, doing the work, your daily life. Something is growing here, nevertheless, and it is very similar to the Empress card in this deck. So the Empress, we know, needs to be patient. She will manifest. She brings manifestation, but it does take time. So some of you may be single mothers or expecting a child. Now, if this, of course, is something that is manifesting, obviously this could also mean that you're manifesting a new relationship if you are between a past relationship and, you know, you're maybe clearing out the old, waiting for the new. But there is an indication here that you're one step before that 10, which is the family card. We have the King of Pentacles, and it's all about money. This King of Pentacles is the one that is holding that 10th pentacle, as I can see here. This is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. For me, mainly it is Taurus. He is looking towards the future, wanting to build something stable. So a lot of you could be just focusing on business right now because, as I said, emotionally you are standing alone. Okay, now King of Pentacles is someone that is very stable, very secure. There's someone who, once you've won their heart, they don't let go very easily. So some of you may still be holding on to the idea, or you may even be planning a way to strategize to get to the Ten of Pentacles, which is a family. You want some sort of a commitment. And we know that the Ace of Pentacles that he's holding is something that is quite long-lasting. So I feel as though you are on the right track, whatever you're doing right now, dear Cancer. Now, you may have strong Earth in your chart. Taurus is here, as well as Virgo. So both signs count. Okay, we've got the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords could be someone that you are dealing with, someone that is very open with their thoughts, someone that likes to communicate, someone that could be communicating with you. Now, with the Queen of Swords, we know that she's someone who's obviously been through her own issues, and therefore she is protecting herself. She's not in an emotional time in her life, but she's more than likely doing the math, doing her homework. She's looking at the details, and that does tie in very much with that Nine of Pentacles. Queen of Swords could be communication is opening up for those of you that have been about your business, maybe even focusing just on business. If you are dealing with someone that maybe had closed the door on you, or there was lack of communication, here I see that things are going to change, dear Cancer. Now, the Queen of Swords could also be someone that you are dealing with from your past, someone that could be wanting to move into legalities, maybe even a past partner where you are needing to sever ties with. Let's take another card. We've got Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra here. Now, we've got the Moon, and the Moon we know can be a card of fears, strong intuition. We know that the Moon rules the 4th house of Cancer, so I do see it as Pisces or Cancer. Now, the Moon can also be dreams. Pay attention to those dreams. This is also a very unconscious state, so very different to the Queen of Swords. There is clarity here. She is holding that Ace of Swords, but here I feel, dear Cancer, because this card is it does circulate around family, maybe there were hidden things that could be coming to light in relation to your stability, your home, your family. Now, the Moon can also be very deep emotionally. Some of you may be, fearing that someone that you may be dealing with right now, that they may have deceived you. Because I do see the Moon as a card of deceit as well. So things that are unknown, you could be fearing, but the clarity is coming. Now, the Queen of Swords is not going to be, in the same situation for all of you. As I see the King of Pentacles is looking straight at the Queen of Swords, who she has her back turned to him. So for some of you, this is obviously someone from your past that you may be severing a committed partnership or relationship. For others of you, this could be someone that you're hoping to bring into your life. There may have been a lack of communication, but things are changing. You are fearing the worst, but I do see the torch that this woman is holding. So something will be lit up for you, as well as the Ace of Swords here. Now, for those of you that this is someone that's turned their back on you, and if this is someone that you were committed to, she's looking straight at the future. She's holding that sword. So you could be she could be severing ties with you, or it could go anyway. So let's take another card. And we've got the Two of Cups. Wow. So for those of you that are actually severing ties, you may be deciding that you're going to agree on an easy and clean cut, letting go of the past and coming to terms with that. So agreeing on severing ties, going your own ways. For those of you that this is someone that you want to manifest, someone that, as I said, may have blocked communication with you, the news is coming in and your fears will be shown that it was only more about what you were fearing than the truth. The Two of Cups is a soulmate connection. It is an agreement. Okay, both these people are on the same page. They're two people that are very romantically tied. Their hearts are connected. Their heartstrings are connected. And I feel as though some of you, if you have been dealing with a committed partnership, it's taken a while if you've needed to sever ties. For some of those of you that are single, so in between two worlds, this is a very good omen with the Two of Cups here. There is the feeling, the notion of the person that you are agreeing with, or the person that you feel you are tied to feels like family to you. Let's take another card, and we've got the Ten of Pentacles. There we go. Exactly what I was saying. The Ten of Pentacles is the family card. It's also feeling very abundant, getting to the point of connecting for the future. This Ace of Pentacles is quickly moving into the 10. So that's why we've got the 9. As I said, the King of Pentacles is holding that 10th pentacle. So this connection, whatever this is, even if this is a new connection for others of you, this has got a long-lasting effect. So there is commitment here, I would say, more than likely. And I'm going to say that for those of you that are severing ties with this Queen of Swords, it's going to cost you a mint. Unfortunately, the payout, the agreement is that the price is quite high. The price of this Queen of Swords is quite high. What's at the bottom of the deck? And we've got the Eight of Cups. There we go. So Eight of Cups is leaving something behind, leaving a chapter behind that was not fulfilling enough for you, and therefore you are moving towards those Two of Cups, which are here. Knight of Pentacles, again, very slow and steady movement. So the Knight of Pentacles has turned into the King. So for those of you that were uncertain, you've been by yourselves for a while. Okay, with this Nine of Pentacles, financially you're quite stable now, ready to commit. Let's take more cards, dear Cancer. Let's take the Lenormand. Now we do have a fair bit of earth here, so you may be partnering up with an earth sign. We've also got water, which would be Pisces or Cancer. Sun, Moon or Rising. We've also got the Eight of Cups here. The 8 and the 2, they do equal 10 cups. So the potential for much happiness is here. But you need to sever ties with the past, whether this is a chapter in your life or a person. A chapter in a committed partnership. For some of you, this could be. Okay. And I'm going to say that for some of you, even pregnancy could be on the cards here, because as I said, the Nine of Pentacles, she does seem as though she is pregnant. So pregnancy is in the cards here. I don't know exactly how, but let's take 3 to Lenormand, dear Cancer. What's happening for you? And of course with the North Node in your sign, which is surely and very soon going to move out of your sign. We know that the North Node in our sign does touch on our lives, and it is fate. So let's take the Lenormand and see. We have the Scythe. This is another 10. We've got the Harvest here, which means you are collecting the harvest, or this could mean also that you are severing ties with a situation of the past, As I said, you may also share children. For those of you that have been in a committed long-term relationship, we do have a J here. I don't know what that means for you specifically. Let's take another card. We have the cross, which can mean a burden, but this can also mean that you are, you know, going with what faith has led you to. Now we know that the cross can also be related to religion. So this could mean your beliefs. If you were not on the same page where your beliefs are concerned, then you may be severing the ties. Now, it is a 36, which equals a 9. Okay, 9s are almost at some point of completion. I would say that you could be carrying a bit of a burden, but keeping the faith. And when we talk of faith, of course, again, Taurus comes up, Sagittarius as well. Sagittarius is, you know, standing in your truth, having become the teacher, you know, you've meditated, you've grown from the lessons, and now you're standing in your truth. And others of you may be dealing with someone that could be at a physical distance as well, and you may be taking that journey. You know, this could even mean a meeting. We do have the Two of Cups, which can be a meeting. And we've got the Well here. And the Well says that, you know, there is unlimited emotions in this card. There is also a sense of being able to see your fate. So look out for signs and synchronicities, I'm going to say. There are endless possibilities here with the Well. Also, another thing that's coming through with the Well for me is that someone has been hoping for this relationship for a long time. And you know, it's close enough for you to grasp it right now. We know that, you know, taking the water out of the well, someone has been thirsty. You know, they've been wanting something for a long time. This is you quenching your thirst, dear Aquarius. What did I say? I have to keep that. Like, dear Aquarius, I said, I don't know why I said that. You will have to leave your comment beneath. Now we know that Aquarius is also the water bearer, even though it's an air sign. So I don't know why that came up. Some of you may be dealing with an Aquarian. I'd love to hear your comment on that. So let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Wow. It's 9 lilies, is it? 4 and 5, 9 lilies. And also, did I say lilies? Oh my God. Tulips. I don't know. Those messages are just coming out of my mouth. We've got a Q here. Again, I would like to know what's going on. This is a 9. So that could be interesting and quite enlightening for others of you. 9 could be quite important. You've got another 9 here. So 9 is very important. Here with the Well, it's a number 5. 5 is the number of the Hierophant. So hold on to the faith. Whatever restrictions, family obligations, any obligations you've had, looks as though now the change is coming through. There is an offer coming through, and this could be an offer of let's commit, let's take the next step. So let me see. I've had another sign that speaks of some sort of a commitment, and it's Pisces. So those of you that are dealing with Pisces, do check out their video. Okay, let's take the Twin Flame Journey Tarot. Let's take a few cards. I'd like to see what this moon is all about. The Moon card. This is the Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon. Okay, so let's look at this moon card. And we've got Six of Pentacles, equality. And equality does speak of, yes, giving and receiving equally. For those of you, as I said, it may be costing you a fair bit if you are severing ties with this Queen of Swords. In this card, as you can see, the world, he's offering her the world. So that could have a double meaning here, that first of all, for those of you that are severing ties, you are obviously offering a fair bit to get out of this relationship, because I do see the Six of Pentacles many times as Libra, and Libra is all about partnership, but it's also anything to do with jurisdiction. Okay, and for others of you, because the Moon card for me does speak of home and family, it could be your actual home, let's say. I did speak of a physical distance. We do have the World card. So you see how that works out. Okay, let's take another card, and I'd like to look at the Eight of Cups, which is the general energy for this reading. Eight of Cups. What's going on with that, please, Spirit? And we've got Ten of Swords, painful ending. Wow. That's why you're leaving these cups behind. Now, we know that the Ten of Swords can be deception. It can also mean the end of the road. You could not fill these cups, therefore you are leaving them behind. We do have that Ace of Swords here. 10 does break down to the Ace. And again, with the 10s, we've got completions. I just want to take a card on this cross here. I'd like to see what that's indicative of. Now, for those of you that are in a committed partnership or relationship, it does speak of equality here, giving and receiving equally. You've agreed maybe to sever ties and, you know, finish this situation up. For others of you, this difficult chapter in your committed partnership is ending with that Ten of Swords. That's the darkest before the dawn, and you have grown spiritually through this experience. What is that cross? And we've got the Queen of Pentacles and nurturing. That is beautiful. As we've got the King of Pentacles here. This is a soulmate connection, no doubt. Queen of Pentacles is a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Could be Virgo or Capricorn more than likely for me, as King of Pentacles is usually Taurus. Now, as I said here with this Nine of Pentacles, she's very similar to being like the Empress. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is the minor arcana of the Empress, so this card is right on point. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles, again, is someone that is very giving, very nurturing, very stable. So I would say that this is your new person. When I say new person, your new relationship that's going to go a long way. She may also have air in her sign. The Queen of Pentacles I do see as quite intelligent, quite logical, and that's where the Queen of Swords comes into the picture. Okay, I'm going to take, dear Cancer, I'm going to take the Mystic Moon Oracles. I'm going to take probably one card. I'd like to look at this Queen of Swords. What's this Queen of Swords all about, please, Spirit? And we've got received. And usually with this palm, it's showing the hand, right? Which can mean stop. I've received the message. I now know where I'm heading to. But also looking at the palm, it does speak of a door that is closed. Okay, a door that is closed, maybe, as I was saying, for those of you, maybe this Queen of Swords had blocked communication. Okay, and now she's actually opening up the lines of communication because of that sword. But also, this could also mean a message is received. But also, what is going on with this Queen of Swords can be something very fated. It was something that you had to go through. I'm going to take one more card because I'd like to look at this, the well, okay? Because it is a number 5, and we know that 5s can mean conflict. And we've got crossroads. So look out for signs and synchronicities. As I said, look out for the signs with this well. Some of you are, well, the word crossroads does remind me of Aries, where usually they're willing to take a risk. They do have choices which road they're going to take. Look out for signs and put in that effort and start something new. You're in a new cycle, dear Cancer. Okay, so I will leave it at that. I do hope that this helped you somehow. Okay, thank you so much for being here. Do check out your moon and your rising signs. Sending you much love. Lots of love, lots of light to all of you. Bye for now.